But before the first pitch, the Gators paid tribute to a former coach near and dear to their hearts who dedicated his life to the sport. News 13's Courtney Mims shows us how tonight meant more than just a game to the Gators.
Wewahitchka softball, now a powerhouse in the sport, is continuing the greatness started years ago under one coach, Charles, better known as Scootsie Fortner. And Tuesday night, the field was dedicated to him and his legacy.
He always, his motto was, give me a pitcher and a catcher and 2 runs and I win a ball game. That was his motto.
Fortner had a passion for softball and was quite good at coaching it too. Before passing away, he coached 28 years, won 542 games, led the team to 12 district titles and 7 Final Four appearances. Then in 2007, under his direction, the Gators were state champions.
He's here at every practice. He was here at everything. You could call Coach Fortner on a Saturday and say, hey, I want to go to the field and hit, and he'd be 20 minutes before you were there. He was a great coach.
Fortner had a lot of great qualities about him, but his players remember him best for one thing.
He had a lot of sayings. He always had different sayings for girls, and every year he would create a t-shirt with a saying on the back of it, and we always kept a lot of those, and a lot of people remember that about him.
Some of those sayings he used were play like a champion, believe in yourself, and go hard or go home. But with all the cliche sayings put aside, he cared about the girls he coached.
Yeah, he was one of those coaches that, like, you always knew when you did something, he was going to tell you straight up how you did it, what was wrong that you did, but he was also, he'd be your biggest fan and your biggest critique.
And even though he watched the dedication from the sky and not the dugout, his legacy will live on for generations and generations to come. Courtney Mims, News 13 Sports.